into the tassel making. First things first, you need a base to work with. Something to wrap your yarn around. I've got this little piece of wood from my toddler's toy collection, but you can easily cut a piece of cardboard or fold an A4 sheet a few times to your preferred length. My little thing measures about 3 inches, but if you want a longer tassel, just go for it, okay? Now let's talk yarn. Choose a color that speaks to you. I usually pick one that matches my embroidery project, but today I'm whipping up a tassel for something special that is on the horizon. If it's already out, I'll link it up in the cards. Trust me, you won't want to miss it, okay? Okay? Alright. Next up, grab your scissors and the crochet hook and the tapestry needle. We'll only need the needle for a quick moment, so don't worry about it. Now let's get into the fun part. Take your piece or something and start wrapping your thread around it. I like to do 21 wraps with my thin thread, which gives my tassel that perfect fluffy look. Feel free to adjust the number of wraps based on the thickness of your yarn. More wraps for a fuller tassel, fewer for a lighter touch. This is just my go-to method, but the beauty of making your own is that you can make it your own. You know what I mean? Now grab your scissors and snip the thread just below your piece, leaving a little extra length. Next, take another thread, about twice the length of your wrap thingy, and fold it in half before cutting it. This will be your magic thread for shaping the tassel. Now let's get to shaping. Slide your crochet hook beneath all those layers you've wrapped. Take the freshly cut thread, I know it's ridiculous, and pull it up just enough to peek out. Aiming for a length that matches your piece or thingy. I find 7 centimeters is perfect. Then take the remaining thread and thread on both ends. Make a knot to secure everything in place, just right in the middle. You can make 2 knots as well. With that done, it's time to remove the wraps from your piece. Tie the knot tightly, okay? To ensure everything stays snug and secure. Look at that, your tassel is already taking shape. I intentionally left my thread a bit longer so you can see how beautifully it blends with the original wraps. Next, we're going to grab another piece of thread, also twice the length of your thingy, and fold it in half. Alert, alert, alert. Pay close attention. Position one end of this thread a little higher than what I believe is called the cord. We're about to create the neck of the tassel. This is the name that I found online, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Now, with the remaining thread, form a loop and hold everything tightly between your thumb and index finger like so. Now it's time to wrap. Start from the top and wrap around all those threads you've created, going down about 5, 6, or 7 times. Remember, those wraps need to be super tight to keep everything secure. And don't forget to keep the cord and the leftover thread out of the way as you work your magic. Let's discuss that finishing touch, shall we? You'll know you're ready to proceed when the leftover thread is either slightly longer or matches the length of the other wraps, sometimes called the skirt. For the next step, take the remaining thread and carefully insert it into the loop we created earlier. Got it? It's important to hold it securely between your index finger and thumb to keep everything in place. Once you've threaded it through, begin pulling the end that is closest to the cord. Do this slowly, gently, and with much care. As you pull, a knot will be formed and will cleverly hide beneath the neck wraps we just made. If the knot feels a bit bulky, Just tug on the lower thread to adjust it, then keep pulling the upper thread until it's snugly tugged away. And just like that, you're nearly done. Next, thread the end of this thread through your tapestry needle and guide it under the initial knot we made in the center of the wraps. Then slide it under the neck wraps. Voila! Now comes the fun part, trimming those ends to perfection. Start by snipping them in the middle, then give them a gentle brush. Channel your inner hairstylist now and give those ends a little haircut, ensuring they're as straight and even as possible. Enjoy the process, and before you know it, you'll have created a beautiful tassel that is as gorgeous as you are. If you want to make something really beautiful, really gorgeous, make sure to check out this video to have some inspiration to where you can put your tassel. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment below. Love you all. And with that, all that is left to say is that until next time, I'll see you next time. Bye.